And I think the one thing that's striking about your records is that your so-called indie rock or whatever. I don't think people often associate indie rock with great vocalists, but you've got a very strong voice. Were you always aware of that? Did you ever have vocal training? I know you probably had. I think you had some theater. You said in your background, right?
Welcome back to the second episode, Season 1 of the Waterleftfrog podcast. If you're listening to this tonight, I'm assuming you had a little help from my mom because she was outstanding this week in sending out the link to this podcast, and I found my listenership go up several numbers, so big thanks to Mom. Behind every great artist, there's usually a mom pushing their kids' wares out there, so thank you very much. And this week, I've got a couple songs in the can ready to go. And one of the first songs up is a song called Breathe. And this is one of my rare piano tunes. I typically write most of my songs on the acoustic guitar. Occasionally I get drawn to the piano, particularly when I'm trying to write some ballads. I'm not a very fast piano player, so it's easier for me to write a ballad on a piano than it is to write some fast song. This song came out fairly quickly. As I've said before, usually the good songs do come out fast. This one started off with just a basic piano chord, and within that I could hear a melody, and that pretty much wrote the first verse right out of the gate. From there, it didn't take long to kind of start stretching out the verses and to come into a chorus. When writing a song, the way that I write from the beginning of the song to the end of the song in a linear fashion. Whereas I know some writers prefer to start with the chorus and get an idea and then generate ideas around a strong chorus. I've just found it easier for me to write it as if I was writing a story, meaning there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. So if I get those first two verses out, I feel very comfortable that the chorus can be strong enough, and I know where I want the chorus to go. So without further conversation on this one, this is called Breathe.
Used to fight all the time, now it never comes to that. Standing in the doorway, I don't know what you're staring at. I feel that kitchen floor beneath these bare feet. Arms length away, and our eyes barely meet. Car lights hit the window, and I should be fast asleep. Another night where you disappear without me. I wanna shout and scream and tear the roof off this goddamn place. I turn my back and you turn the TV on. Let my breathing fill this space. And we breathe so we don't have to fight, and we breathe so we don't have to lie. we breathe, breathe. Tired of fighting, I'm tired of shaking, and the wind goes oh. The kids and I, we wanna sleep, now chase these demons into their fold. And I can't remember the last time you said one kind thing. And in the air we breathe, all the room still looks the same. No matter how hard I breathe. I said it doesn't matter how hard I breathe. And we breathe so we don't have to fight. And we breathe so we don't have to lie. And we breathe so we don't have to fight. And we breathe so we don't have to lie. And we breathe,
So I record a lot of things throughout the course of my day. With the iPhone, it's made it a lot easier. I used to carry around a portable recorder, but with those iPhones, the microphones on them are really, really good. So I make sure that I try to record something, just atmospheric sounds that I can weave into things. The little sound snippet that you just heard there was actually my kid when she was probably 4 or 5 years old. And we were out one day collecting sound samples because that's what we do here. Next up is a song called Creature of the Night. And this comes from a session of recordings that were based on the idea and the premise of trying to capture good, solid performance without really worrying about how technically good the sound is. So this is also a recording where there's one mic set up in the room, and I take a couple takes at the song, and it's just me and the acoustic guitar. Doesn't get much more basic than that. This is called Creature of the Night.
Might not tell her this song's for you. Let the vampires come and treat me nice. Papers in the drawer, in the light of day. You're just memory away. I'll just give up, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. You can't always take me for granted. It's those moments of breath and candlelight. She could be gone tomorrow. It's gonna haunt me to pride. And I'm just gonna give up, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. Light flickered on and the window stayed closed. And she filled up the air. The songs have been coming as quickly as they should. I'm a creature of the night. And I'll just give up, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. She lay down this afternoon, tears on a pillow as the fan went around. I got a million things I gotta do. They're all waiting for me here, and I'll just give up, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. Flickered on and the windows stayed closed. She filled up the air. The songs have been coming as quickly as they should, and the sounds are killing my head. And I just give up, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. Give up, no, 'cause I'm a creature of the night. And I'll just give up, no, 'cause I'm a creature of the night.
And now a word from our sponsor, Pete Seeger.
Sometimes, however, you'll find yourself in a large and noisy crowd and your accompaniment won't be heard at all unless it's quite loud. Try this, for example. Pick down on the 4th and 5th strings with the back of your middle finger, using a pick, a finger pick. Hammer on or pull off with the left hand. Brush down across the first 3 strings with the same back of your middle finger. And brush up across all 5 strings with your index finger. See, that stroke takes the place of the 5th string. Try it all together. And up to tempo.
Thanks, Pete. That's some mighty fine banjo playing right there. In the late 90s, early 2000s, I was doing a lot of playing out. And as I said before, Sally T's was probably one of my favorite places to play in Old Town St. Peter's. I recorded a lot of material from playing out there through different nights. And so this next song is Drag the Sunshine, which is a really, really early song. I think I wrote this in probably 92 or 93. And this is a live recording from Sally's.
This is called Drag the Sunshine. Hello, misty eyes, what's your name? Why you crying? You're putting me to shame. Slide on over and give me a smile. Let me tell you about life's little trials. Put your hand in mine, I'll sing you a song. We'll walk to Bourbon Street and have us a ball. Forget your troubles and leave them behind. And I don't think there's a world we'll mind. Did you ever take a chance on a one-night stand to kiss a frog in the heat of romance? You never know until you give it a try. So we'll have to drag the sunshine out for a while and take it for a walk today. Oh. Get tired, you can hold on to me. We'll take it from the sun, we'll hold out for a while. When you're playing the life, you do it in style. Did you ever take a chance on a one-night stand to kiss a frog in the heat of romance? You never know until you give it a try. So I have to drag the sunshine out for a while take it for a walk today. Oh, oh, oh. Shoo-be-doo-wop-bop-ba-dee-yap-da-dee-yap-da-dee-yap-da-dee, yeah. No. Thank you.
I swear there was a bigger crowd there than what it sounds like. I can't tell you how many times I played to 4 or 5 people in a room on a night, but it's what you do. You just keep pushing forward because somebody there might like what you got, and so you can never give up with that stuff. The next song is called Touch of the Brush, and I was at work one day having a conversation with one of my colleagues, and they just kind of dropped this phrase, oh, he's got a touch of the brush. I was like, what is that? I've never heard of that phrase. And so I was like, there's definitely a song there. This is one of the few times I actually take a title and try to write a song around it. And this was such a great phrase that I'm like, I'm definitely going to take this and develop it. One of the things I'm proud about on that recording is that is me playing drums, bass, guitar, everything. I do have folks that work with me and help me record from time to time, but there are also times where I just need to set up and play. I was really pleased because it's hard to record drums, and I feel like I got a really good sound on that drum kit that day. All right, last up, we're going to put a quarter in the jukebox, take a listen to a song by somebody else. When I was growing up in the 1970s and 80s, records were the main medium for listening to music, occasionally 8-tracks, and then it turned into cassettes. My parents had a set of 45 records, which are the smaller records for those that don't know, and they had just a handful of them. They had The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, they had Delta Dawn, they had Rhinestone Cowboy, kind of AM pop from the 1970s. And I fell in love because I had like maybe 7 or 8 records to listen to, so you'd listen to both sides and you memorize the song and you'd listen to the song over and over and over again. I'm sure I drove my family members nuts, but those songs did have an impression on me. And so this last song is a song that I redid, and it is Delta Dawn by Helen Reddy. And I would say that this is definitely a song that is part of my musical DNA. I think it's really important to remember that Our biggest musical impressions occur between the ages of about 10 and 15. That's when our musical life choices really get formed. And so that was in this prime area. So here's Helen Reddy with Delta Dawn.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be the faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. And all the folks round Brownville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In the younger days they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you've ever laid eyes on. Then a man of low degree stood by her side, promised her he'd take her for his bride. So Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be the faded rose from days gone by? Did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be the faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky?
Well, that wraps up this episode of the Water Left Frog podcast. I want to thank our legal team, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. I also want to thank Story Meredith for her work on the art. Big thanks to the production crew here at Center Neptune Studios. This is being published under the banner of WLF Publication. Thanks for listening this time around. Catch you on the next episode.